All right, folks, so we're doing lesson 11, covering Washington, D.C., and this assignment is all about inserting pictures, cropping pictures, aligning pictures, and all these other effects. Okay, so let's go to the first direction. It says, I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, and number 4 says we need to add 5 new slides using the appropriate layout. So let's look at the figure 11, and we'll see which layouts they need. So the first layout is a title, and I need a new slide. So it looks like the second slide is maybe section header. It looks similar. So I'll do that, and I'll have to move these around so it looks similar. And then the next ones just look like title and content. So I'll just do that. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you should have 6 slides total, and then you need to end up like writing all this stuff. Okay, so you can do that on your own, but I'm just going to go up and see what they want. Okay, so in separate text boxes, type the text as shown. So I was supposed to type all this stuff, right? This one, travel. To travel is to take a journey. So I would type this. Imagine that I typed it. I didn't type it. Just imagine. And then I type this one here, and then I have to follow the directions. So it says change the font to this size and the size to this size. So I'm going to skip that, and you can do that on your own. Slide 2, they want me to do the same thing. Change the font size, change the text boxes. I've shown you all this before, so I don't need to go over it. Align the text, resize the position of text box 2, and then now it says insert 3 images of zoo, farm, and park. So here's slide 2. I'm supposed to have this text, right? It says we think I'm just gonna paste it here. You got to type it properly though. I'm just doing it fast. Okay, and they want zoo, farm, or park. So they want me to insert photos. So there's different ways you can insert photos. One way is you can go to a new tab and look up a photo. So farm, go to images. I'm on Google, and then you just find a picture of a farm. So maybe this one, I'll just copy the image, and then I just Control V for paste the image, and there's the image. Okay, so I could change the sizing by touching the corners like this. Office 365 gives me all these layout options, but I don't need to do that, so I'm going to close that. Okay, so they want a zoo, a farm, or a park. So I'm just going to do 3 pictures of these farms for the sake of showing you what they want me to do. Okay, even though there's supposed to be 3 different ones. Okay, and then they want me to crop and size each image to the height of 3 inches. So if I want to check the height, I click it and it go to picture format. And then right here, the height is only 1.8, so I gotta go 3 inches. So I type 3, enter, and then I'll make this 3 inches, and then this one 3 inches. It's kind of large. Align the image in the middle of the slide and distribute horizontally. Oh man. So I guess I picked pictures that are too large. So if I were to do this again, I'd probably pick like maybe a picture that's the size, like a square size. So you see, it just doesn't fit properly. And then I'll just have to move this down. Like, yeah, if anything, you could crop it. So see how it overlaps? If I go to picture format, there's a crop button here. And then you could just crop the sides. Okay, so now it fits. Crop. So, but it should be 3 inches, and you need to know that the adjustment is right here. Okay, and then the next one. it says to do the text as shown, format the list of activities using standard bullets, insert an image that illustrates the content of the slide. Okay, so if I go to slide 3, there's nothing they want me to do that's fancy with the slide picture. But I'll show you another way to add a picture. So instead of like copying and pasting, you could search for a picture. So there's stock pictures. And then there's pictures on your computer. So this one is for pictures on your computer. This is for stock pictures. You can also go to insert and then go to images. So it's again, it's the same thing. There's pictures from this device, stock images, or online pictures. Okay, so slide number 3 was supposed to have legislative branch. So maybe I'll go to stock pictures and see what they have. Legislative branch. Don't have anything. So maybe I'll go to insert pictures and I'll go to online photos. And then I could search here too. Legislative. Okay, so I just find a picture that looks good for, like I like this one. Insert it and then bam, it goes. Okay. When you add a picture from the internet using their search tool, they always have this caption. So you could delete this. I'll just delete it. And then you have the picture. Okay. So let's see, slide 4. Adding text, insert a picture that illustrates the content. Okay, next one, insert a picture that illustrates the content. Slide 6, insert an image that illustrates the content. Review the slides. Da, 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 da. Okay, and then now after, so let's say I put a picture in all of these. Okay, so here, and bam. Okay, so now I have a picture that illustrates each slide, and then now it's asking me to make some revisions. So here on all slides, format the size and style and placement that's applicable to make it presentable. So you could adjust things to make it more presentable. Like this one, I don't like how it's gray. You could change the color and make it bigger. It's up to you. Right? There's a color formatting. Da, 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 da. So you're just gonna move things around. Check your work for accuracy, read the slides, print and copy, open the da, da, da. Okay, so let's say you finish that and then it says now you gotta save it and then open the slide and redo it. Basically, that's what it's saying. So you don't have to make a new one. It's fine. You can just keep that one. Keep what it's saying and now just make these amendments. So it says go to slide 1, insert an image as a background. Select the image that best depicts the theme of the presentation. So here they want a background image. So background, you can right click and then you go to format background. And then here, when you format the background, you can add a picture. So here, now this button pops up, insert. So again, you can go from file, online pictures. So I'm going to go online pictures and put Washington, D.C. So maybe I like this one the best. Or no, I like this one. So I'll insert it. And then now it's a background photo. Okay, adjust the text boxes and make sure that you can see everything. So see, I can't really see this. So I either want to either bold it or maybe I want to change the color of the text box. So I could format the shape. This popped up, right? Format the shape. So I could make it a fill, like a solid fill. I could change the transparency. You just want this to be able to be seen, right? So again, like you click here, you go to format shape, and then you go to shape fill. That was automatically there, but there's many ways to change things. So like you can do a gradient if you want to. You pick a color, so I pick gray. And then I change the transparency. The transparency feature was from like the extra styles. So it's from the format shape, and then you have to change transparency there. So that's just an extra tip of changing things if you want to. Okay, so you want things to be seen well. So I'll just click here. This one I also want to adjust. So this presentation is nice because you can adjust it the ways you want here. So I'm going to go to shape fill. Maybe I'll do yellow. I don't like how it's just a block color, so I'm just going to right click and go to format, and then see I'm in the shape options, solid fill, and then I could change the transparency. So I like that, so you can kind of see the background. Okay, so that's slide 1, and then slide 2, it says they want me to group the images and add a picture border of your choice. Group the images on the slide and apply picture effects of your choice. So you could group them by clicking all of them. So I hold the control button on my keyboard and I click all of them. If you're on a iPad, it's going to be a lot harder. So I clicked all of them and then I right click and then I group the images. So now it's grouped. So now they're all in a group, and they want me to add a border and any effects that I want. So while I'm clicking this, let me close out of this. You go to picture format and then the effects. If I make this bigger, you'll see. Like these are all the effects you can make. So you can make a border like this. You can make a border like this with the border option. You can make effects like you can add a glow. So it's pretty free in how they say you could do it. You can make a shadow if you'd like to. You can make it beveled. Okay, or you could just use these preset ones. I kind of like this one, but they also want a border, so maybe I should have like a gray border. No, I'll put a black border, and then I'll make the weight thicker. So there's a lot you could play around with. Okay, go back. So here, now you go to slide 3, apply picture styles to each image if available. So the 3 to 6, the rest of these, you're just adding styles that you want. So you just go to picture format, and then you could change quick styles if you want to, or you could do it again, whatever you want to mess around. It's more interesting if you just play with it, but it's all in this picture styles section. I'm just gonna do like random ones. So I go here, I click the image, picture styles, click around. So you just have to do that for all of them. And then at the end, it asks you to format the size and style and placement of the text to make it look like so people could read it. So they just want you to make it so that you can read them if you made the pictures all over the place. Okay, so that's it. That's lesson 11. Okay, and then now I'm going to do this again. Let's see. Let me just stop the recording. Stop recording.